Hello everybody, it's Rainbow Ponies here, and today I'm going to show you my Skylander collection. Oh, and by the way, do you like my little poster background thing? The poster backdrops? Yeah. So let the collection review begin. I will be showing these in the order in which I got them. So yeah, the first pack first and the most recent pack last. So yeah, the Swap Force package is gonna be dead last. Yeah, and magic items are included in this, but I'll only be showing the ones I can find. Duh. Because sadly I have lost some of my trading cards and stickers. And I still have no idea where one of my figures is, but I'll find it eventually. Do not worry. So without further ado, let the collection review begin. So of course the first one I got was the Spyro's Adventure Starter Pack, because I just had to get my hands on a Spyro figure. So yeah. And since Spyro is my all-time favorite Skylander, easy, he's gonna start first. Oh, and by the way, when I have mass collections like this, if I get 3 or 4 at once, or even 2 at once, I'll do them in order of favoritism. So yeah, Spyro is easily my top 1 favorite Skylander, and of the 3 starter pack Skylanders, I only have his card. Hopefully their cards are sitting up somewhere in the attic, because the Skylanders got put in the attic a couple of times. And yeah, here's Spyro and his trading card. And yeah, as you can see, mine is a custom. I mean, you don't really need to... The card pretty much gives that away. I made him look more like the older Spyros, because I like those. I prefer those models, but I do somewhat put up with it for the games. Anyway, moving on. Gilgrunt. Choosing between Trigger Happy and Gilgrunt was a tricky one, but I eventually pulled up Gilgrunt because, well, a couple of things. Just my opinions. I like its pose. This Series 1 pose in particular. I do like his Series 2 pose, and I guess I might live with the Series 3 if I ever need to get a Series 3 Gilgrunt. But for now, Series 1 Gilgrunt. I like his pose, because he looks all ready for action and stuff to me. With his machine gun kind of pointing to the side, but in his arms ready to be aimed. And second of all, if you look at his eyes the right way, I think it looks kind of like wall-eyed. I don't know why, but I used to find that amusing. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to Trigger Happy. He's so cute and fuzzy. He's a gremlin, apparently. According to my book, Spyro vs. the Mega Monsters, I'm not gonna get it. He's a gremlin. Yeah. As you can see, mine took quite the beating from, and this is from my dog. He kind of chewed on Trigger Happy's gun, but I did what I could to fix it so it doesn't look as bad as it used to. But yeah, I really like how he looks in the third Skylanders game, because he just looks so fuzzy and fluffy, and I want to hug him. So yeah, those are my first 3 Skylanders. Next up is T-Rex. Here's his trading card. T-Rex. And as the base obviously says, he's a life Skylander. And he's kind of got the life emblem on his forehead. You know, this thing. See that? The triple leaf of life. That. Anyway, yeah. He's a giant. Well, I guess that was kind of obvious, huh? Yeah. Anywho, he looks pretty cool. He looks like the moss on his legs kind of reminds me of the Hulk's shorts. But, his eyes glow blue, and this little thingy on his hand, it glows green, because it's T-Rex. Next. And right after him, I got Cinder. Oh, forgot to mention, Portal Owners Pack. That's why I didn't get Cinder and Jetpack with him. So, just got Cinder, and yes, she is a custom as well. Here is her trading card. Whee! Cinder. And, like I said, I prefer the older Spyro model to the newer one, the Skylander one. And I like my Cinder to be black with the white markings. Other than that, I think she looks really cool. And so yeah, I've got customs to look like the Spyro and Cinder from the Legend of Spyro-ish. Well, there's not much difference between Classic Spyro and Legend of Spyro, except for the shapes of their horns and such. So yeah, the coloration is pretty much the same for them. Well, I guess TLOS Spyro has more of a golden-y color, and Classic is more like yellow, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. So next up I got a triple pack with these guys, and the Dragonfire Cannon. So, yeah. And I can't find the Dragonfire Cannon, but I will find it soon. So we're gonna start with Chop Chop, because he just reminds me of Link. No, seriously. Funny story time. Or kind of I cracked up at myself because once I was playing as Chop Chop directly after playing Legend of Zelda, and so I was trying to roll to go a little faster like you do in Legend of Zelda, and since I had it on the Wii, and A on the Wii is the main attack button for the Skylanders game, in this case, Chop Chop Sword Slash, so I'm like, roll, slash, roll, slash, roll, slash. Wait, this is Skylanders. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little thing. That's how much it reminds me of Link. But then again, I guess I did just get done playing Legend of Zelda when I did that, so that might have had something to do with it. Anyway, trading card. Woo! 110 defense. That's a shield. That is one good shield there. I particularly like his eye design over the other eye designs. The first eye design. Hold on a second. Never mind, my tablet won't quite focus right on it, so it doesn't have the same angry effect to me. But it kind of looks angry to me, so I like this one better because it just kind of looks blank, more mellow. And yeah. Anywho, onward to Shroom Boom. Here's this trading card, and he is the second Skylander I've collected to have a tongue lolling out, and I think he's the other of two Skylanders. No. he's the second of the 3 Skylanders I've collected to have their tongue sticking out in their figure. Yeah. Kind of bears a bit of a resemblance to Trigger Happy, despite the fact that he's a mushroom and Trigger Happy's a gremlin. Because they both have long arms and stubby legs, that tongue lolling out. But unlike Trigger Happy, he doesn't normally have his tongue sticking out. So, yeah. He's kind of like a mushroom edition of Trigger Happy. And, of course, he's a life element, as the base clearly suggests. So, yeah. That is Shroom Boom. Yeah. Continuing on. At the same time as I got the triple pack with Chop Chop and Shroom Boom, I got a single pack with I Can't Find Her Card, Whirlwind. Ignore this ring. It's a very recent thing I collected from the dentist's office. I was letting Whirlwind wear it as kind of like a horn, I was pretending it was some sort of magic enhancement thing, but it just came with Whirlwind, not the ring. Not the ring. And I can't find her card at the moment. I think I lost it in the attic, like so many other things. And now I'm determined to not lose any more Skylander cards. But I like her pose in the series too, particularly. I mean, they all look pretty nice, but this one's my favorite of the 3. She's kind of in a running or end of jumping pose. Like she just touched down from jumping and oops. But, so she looks all graceful and such. But then when you look in the eyes, it's kind of got like that fierce look. Which is kind of what you'd expect from a unicorn-dragon hybrid. Fierce and graceful at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, that's Whirlwind. Oh, and by the way, part of the triple pack, Dragonfire Cannon card. Okay, now that that's out of the way, moving on to, the second triple pack I got, which is got these guys. Alright, I'm going to start with Zap. You'll notice my pattern is I start with the Skylanders and then do magic items. So Zap, here's his trading card. I like that lightning and the wave. That looks pretty cool. And Series 2 Zap with the orange base, like so many of my other Skylanders. And, well, not much to say about him, but he just looks really cool to me. And he kind of I think he's got kind of like some sort of surfer dude thingy to him. Attitude, whatever, personality, whatever you call it. Anyway, I like his lightning harness now. Instead of just being the yellow like it is on the first figure, it's now a metallic-y golden color. See the shine? It's metallic golden. Trust me. So, yeah, that's Zap. Moving on to Hot Dog. The third Skylander I've collected, and I think that's all the Skylanders that have their tongues sticking out. Nope, Bumble Blast, new Skylander. Anywho, he's the third Skylander I've collected to have his tongue sticking out on the figure because, well, he's a dog. Dogs do that when they pant. And have their tongue hanging out like that. Here's his trading card. Whee! Relatively average stats, I'm guessing. Yeah. And something I've noticed about his collar, on both the card and on the figure, if you look really closely, and my camera cannot focus on it, okay, it can barely focus on it, but not enough to show. So you'll just have to take my word for it when I say there is in fact the fire emblem engraved on his collar tag. on both the card and on the figure. Yeah, that moves us on to the magic item catapult. It looks like this. These spiky things supposedly glow when you put it on the portal. They glow a kind of orange color. And here's what it looks like. I guess it fires these into the ground, and then they are mines and they blow up. Yeah. Not much to say about the catapult. It's a magic item. It does cool stuff. It blows up your enemies. Next. Also at the same time as the triple pack with Zap and Hot Dog, not Chop Chop and Shroom Boom, I got Flashwing. And here's her card. And yeah. She looks really pretty, I think, with her metallic blue and the white and the clearish purple. I'm still trying to determine her eye color. Not quite sure what it should be, or what it is, or if it even is anything. I have no idea, because it seems to have kind of like a storm gray color on the first picture on the card, and then Light Core Flashwing's card, Light Core Flashwing, kind of shows her with kind of bluish eyes if you look carefully, but both figures suggest that she's just got pupils and no irises. So, yeah. I've also been planning on getting her Jade variant to be like a brother or something. His name would be Geord. Something like that. Yeah. That's Flashwing. This moves us on to Light Core Drobot. I had his card at one point, but I think it got thrown away on accident. So, yeah. Anyway, it's Light Core Drobot. I really like his pose. In fact, that's why I chose him, because I favored his pose over the Series 2 Drobot's pose for some reason. Probably because of the way his wings looked. I like this better. And there's his tail and such. His glowy thing. And being a light core, if you put him on the portal, when he first portals into a game on a chapter, but only for the first time, he'll create the light core blast, which basically obliterates everything on the screen. Kind of like Spyro's Furies in The Legend of Spyro. Yeah. Yeah. Without the cards, there isn't really much to say about Drobot. He's cool. I like him. I like all Skylanders. Well, most Skylanders anyway. And, yeah. That's Drobot. Now, these are two I got for Christmas. And this time I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to save the best for last. So I got Series 2 Lightning Rod. Here's this card. I like the lightning bolts. If they were kind of clearish color, that would be cool, but eh. They still look cool. I've actually got him nicknamed Thor on the video game because he reminded me of like some sort of lightning god. But I'm thinking of doing Zeus instead because he doesn't use a hammer, he just uses lightning. He actually throws lightning bolts like Zeus. Yeah. But his real name's Lightning Rod. And I named him Thor out of humor. I just thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. Lightning Rod. It's pretty cool. Looks like a lightning rod. He's really muscular. Has his own personal cloud on the game and as a base. So, yeah. Anyway, next up is Sonic Boom! I was stoked to get a green base Sonic Boom. I did not see this coming at all. And here's a trading card. And I'm so happy. Whee! Sonic Boom! Yay! And I like her a lot. I like her pose. The folded wings. For some reason, I really like the half-folded wings. And yeah. She looks really cute. and I really like her powers, the baby griffins especially, because the baby griffins are just so cute. So yeah, she's easily one of my favorite new release Skylanders, and by that I mean like haven't appeared in earlier Spyro games such as Spyro, Cinder, and Sparks, which are basically the only 3 real Skylanders figures that have appeared in earlier Skylander games. All the others are new characters that first appeared in some Skylanders game. So yeah, she's easily one of my favorite non-TLOS Skylanders. So yeah, Sonic Boom! Which moves us on to another one of my favorite new Skylanders, Sunburn from Dragon's Peak Adventure Pack. Here's his trading card. And I got him off Amazon for around about $20. And I really like how he looks, except mine's got several minor faults in places, which drive when I'm in a nitpicky mood, it drives me crazy, but otherwise, meh. He still looks pretty cool. I really like his pose. How he's standing up like that. That just looks so cool. So, yeah. Sunburn. And he came with Sparks the Dragonfly magic item. So I call him a Skylander because he's a character. I think he's the only magic item that's also a character. He shoots at stuff and will heal you in one of the... I think there's one game where it makes butterflies, and then in the rest it doesn't. It just kills them and gives you health. But I like how they implemented the eats butterflies thing, like, because he eats butterflies in both The Legend of Spyro and in Classic. Classic gives you health, but Legend of Spyro is just, it happens in cutscenes. And Spyro's like, don't eat that. And Sparks is like, what? It's good. Anyway, moving on to the Winged Boot. Or I guess I should say Winged Boots. With an S at the end. Even though both the picture and the figure agree that it's only a single boot. But, yeah. You might remember from my Pony Girl Productions unboxing video, if you watched that. Episode 1, Rescuing the Rare Phoenix Dragon, that it called it the Boot of Hermes at first because, well, Hermes is the Greek messenger god, and he wears winged boots, all that stuff. Yeah. That moves us on to the adventure thing itself. I really like the modeling on this Dragon's Peak thingy. Here's its card. Trading card! Which just looks really awesome with the crystal eyes. And you'll see on the eyes it's kind of like a jade color. Yeah, they use a kind of like a metallic jade green kind of. And then the bottom, I've determined that clear bit doesn't glow, but it does look pretty cool. It's supposed to resemble water, I think. Yeah. This just looks really cool. And, yeah. And oh my gosh, we're almost done. Anyway, this moves us on to the Swap Force starter pack, and I'm just going to start with the Swap Force for the heck of it. I'm going to start with Washbuckler, because he looks pretty cool. He's a squid octopus dude. He's called a Murma squid, apparently. Here's his trading card. And the stuff I know about most of these Skylanders is stuff that I've learned from Skylanders.com. Yeah. So he's pretty cool. He's a Swap Force, as the big base and little symbol suggest. And yeah. And this is Blast Zone. Here's his trading card. Woo! And you'll notice the Swappers kind of have like a gray thing. Their name has the gray. Oh, there's their element. It's down there. Yeah. I really like his design. It's got lots of flame. According to the site Skylanders.com, he's a Furnace Knight, and yet again, as the base suggests, he is a Swap Force. And I really like the Swap Force Skylanders because they're just so much fun when you swap them and such. My favorite gag is, "Excuse me, sir, you've got my legs." I just do that a lot with them. Swap them, and then it's like, "Hey, you've got my legs." And once I accidentally turned it backwards, I'm like, "Wait, why won't it go on right?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's backwards." Because it's magnets, and magnets do that. Anyway, Washbuckler, he's got the gun and the sword, the climbing power, blast zone, rocket power, bombs, and the jet stuff. I really don't know. Yeah. And last but not least by a long shot, Stealth Elf! I have wanted Stealth Elf forever. And I finally have her. She's the Ninja Stealth Elf, obviously. And yeah. Here's her trading card. Whee! And of course she's got a whopping amount of speed, 130 out of 200, because she's Stealth Elf. And I think it's even her whose figure is this speed symbol. Yeah, that's Stealth Elf. The agility symbol uses a picture of Stealth Elf running. She's a fast Skylander. Yeah. Looks like this. And she gets the ninja costume and the blades when you get her surprise tiger thingy upgrade. And I think it's her Wow Pow in Series 2. But as a variant, it unlocks her ninja suit, because she just starts out looking like the normal Stealth Elf. So yeah, I really like her eye design. I think they did paint a little bit of blue blended with the white, like how it glows with kind of a bit of a blue mixed in with the white. If you look at some of her pictures, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Kind of like blue around the edges. Like you might have been able to determine from my unboxing episode 2, Swap Force Adventure Begins. I like her kick pose. Like some enemy just got obliterated with no idea what just hit them. I like her ponytail and her just her in general. So yeah. That's Stealth Elf. Thank you for watching this Skylanders Collection video that I made. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time! Oh, by the way, later on I'll be doing collection update videos. Like every 4 or 5 Skylanders toys, figures, not just Skylanders, but they're the magic items that come with them. Every 5 or so Skylander figures that I collect, I'll do an update video. So yeah, that was my Skylander collection, and we are verging on 30 minutes here. Woo! I have a big collection, if that's true. Alright, yeah, so if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down there. And if you love this video, it would mean a lot to me if you went down and hit that subscribe button. So yeah, thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me. So yeah, bye! Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye!